Although he probably sets a standard anyway on his second here to Padika, just needs to repeat the form this time. Let's go and join Mike Cadamol.
Last one. Set. And away they go. Master of Chant broke pretty well here, the favourite for the second division of the Unibet Restricted Maiden. Over 7 furlongs. Kieran O'Neill looking around. He's not sure he wants to lead perhaps, but he's taken on by Prince Nabil. And also right with him is Abadia, the pink and blue colours, tracking them, and quite keen as well is Rogue Thunder as they make their way down to the top corner of the racecourse here. Wider out than his state border. Not much of a pace on here, but it's being set by Prince Nabil as they take the far turn. Leads by a couple of lengths. Abadia in second. State Master of Chant rather is back in third on the rail. And then on the outside comes State Border in the pink cap with Dutch Kingdom sitting in 5th place, just nudged along briefly on that turn. Then as they race past the 4 furlong mark and come down towards the home straight. At this stage, Rogue Thunder is on the inside, followed through by Vaudevillian. And then the blue jacket behind these of Noble Sovereign is trying to pick up as well as they come down the home straight. Just over 2 furlongs left to run. Kentucky Bourbon has got a lot of work on at the back of the field. Down they come inside that point now. Prince Nabil making the best of his way home. On the inside, though, Rogue Thunder is beginning to eat into that lead. Master of Chant is hard at it, is beginning to wear down these 2 leaders under Kieran O'Neill. It's Master of Chant who begins to tough this out, just edging right-handed, but is on top where it matters. Running on late is Dutch Kingdom, but Master of Chant goes on to win. Dutch Kingdom may have got second, ahead of Prince Nabil, close up with Rogue Thunder. And then a bit of a gap to Abadia and Noble Sovereign next.
It's a winning yard debut for Master Chant for Kieran O'Neill, Alice Haynes and owner Mrs. Samantha Dunn. Second, the keen going Dutch Kingdom. Third, Prince Nabil. And fourth was Rogue Thunder. Back in 5th for newcomer Abadia. The worry for Master Chant was that a bit of an inconsistent profile after his 2-year-old campaign, but well backed on the stable debut. Not much pace on, everything seemed pretty straightforward for Kieran O'Neill from stall 4. Tracked Prince Nabil, his first start for a new stable as well, was not been disgraced. In the end, it was a little bit of a sprint finish. Kieran O'Neill had to get serious on Master Chant, but has picked up well. This son of Gregorian. Bit of an awkward head carriage. You can see why he's got the sheepskin noseband on. But a nice first start for new connections. Once again, Rogue Thunder has shown promise for Tom Clover and David Egan, and Dutch Kingdom was very keen going down to the start. You can see why perhaps Jason Watson wanted to get cover, just makes a little bit of ground to make up. But again, he's shown plenty of ability, finishing second on both outings so far. But on the whole, gamble landed on the stable debut, Tom.
Indeed, well done to Alice Haynes there with Master of Chant. As soon as he really got going, the race was put to bed fairly emphatically. A nice performance there to win for the first time from Master of Chant, who's been second twice in his career so far. Let's take it from the start then, Dave.
Yeah, I think probably we were right in the figure that we put on what would be needed to win this race. I must admit, Dutch Kingdom ran better than I thought he was going to. I thought that it was all going a bit pear-shaped on the back of the absence and charging to post, but and keen enough during the race. What do you think about the relative strengths of the 2 divisions?
First division, I think, will be stronger
in
time. I mean, this division, decent horses will come out of solid, steady, mid-level handicappers. There might be something better in the first division, but the first, second, third, fourth, they'll all win again at some point. Master Chant, Alice Haynes is very good at sort of, once she gets one in, having a little bit of a roll. Because the great thing with winning this, if the handicapper touches this horse's mark, you'd be quite frankly annoyed.
There's more of an upside to the first division, isn't there?
From a razzle-dazzle sparkle point of view, yes. These are going to be the horses that are filling out our Kemptons and Lingfields and Chelmsfords for the next couple of months, which doesn't mean they're bad. You'd love to own one of them because at least you're going to get a paycheck.
I feel like of the 2, the front 2, Dutch Kingdom is probably going to be rated higher eventually than the winner, Master of Chant. The way that he's raced here, a little bit green still, a little bit keen, the way he went down to post, but he still finished off very nicely. I feel there's a lot more to come from this horse.
Yeah, but Master Chant did a lot wrong in the first couple of furlongs too, considering it's his 5th start. Once Prince Nabil came over on top of him, he lit right up. His head went straight in the air. I mean, he broke while Kieran O'Neill went and got the rail, and all of a sudden he's like, "Why is your neck in my face? Put it back down." So he did a little bit wrong. Yes, I agree. Dutch Kingdom was quite keen coming out, but considering the way Howie went down to the start, I was actually mildly impressed that he was only a little bit keen as opposed to absolutely pulling and reefing. So I agree with you. I think there is mentally much more progression from him. But again, this one's sneaky. Alice Haynes is sneaky.
She is, yeah. She showed that with strong power, didn't she?
Yeah, and we've got him coming up later on, and I respect the way that she reads the conditions book. And again, like you said, this horse will probably be rated 76 come next week, and they can go from there. This time of year, 3-year-old handicaps around that level don't fill, as you can see in some of our 3-year-old handicaps today. So, you know, it may not be worth a lot of money, but people don't race in Britain for money. They race in it for whatever reason they do, to get wins. So here we are, winners.
For pleasure. Dave, final thoughts on that contest? I thought it was a decent enough effort on the far side from James's paddock pick, Noble Sovereign.
Yeah, I thought that was a decent run. Yeah, I don't think that the handicapper will do much with the winner's mark there. Yeah, I thought that's a fair point, Rach, actually, that given the Dutch Kingdom beforehand, he didn't absolutely blow it during the race, did he, in terms of... He sort of kept the lid on it. The lid wasn't tight, but it didn't blow off and hit the ceiling. So, yeah, I thought that there was a bit more strength in the first division.
Lovely stuff. Master of Chant, the winner, and well backed to do so as well. 6-4 favourite for Kieran O'Neill and Alice Haynes. Mrs. Samantha Dunn. Well done to them. Second was Dutch Kingdom, second again at 3-1. Third was Prince Nabil at 9-2. That was 3/4 of a length separating the front two. And the winning time for that contest was 1:28.03, 4.43 seconds above standard. Let's get right out to James.